God is saying, this is not a drill. A massive tragedy is coming your way within hours. This message is the only thing that can stop it. I am speaking to you now with urgency because your heart needs to be awake, steady, and aligned in this moment. This is not about fear, and it is not about panic, but it is about awareness and protection that I am placing over your life right now. You must not ignore this, because what is ahead is not meant to harm you when you stay close to me and listen carefully. If you stay until the end, you will understand exactly how I am covering you, guiding you, and redirecting what was meant for destruction into something that will not touch you. Type Amen if you believe. What you are sensing is not your imagination, and the weight you have been feeling is not without reason. I am alerting your spirit so that you do not walk blindly into situations that could bring confusion, loss, or distress. This is not about predicting disaster, but about preparing your heart and mind so you move differently, think differently, and respond with wisdom that comes from me. When I speak like this, it is because I am already working behind the scenes to block, delay, or completely remove what could have become harmful. I am not bringing fear to you, I am bringing protection through awareness. Listen carefully, because this is where your attention matters most. There are moments when people ignore small inner warnings, and those small signals were actually my voice guiding them away from trouble. You must not dismiss what you feel today, because I am nudging you gently but firmly. I am asking you to slow down, to pause before decisions, and to avoid rushing into anything that feels uncertain. When you choose patience in this moment, you are allowing me to move ahead of you and clear what you cannot see. If this is touching your heart, take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this step of faith matters more than you realize. I want you to understand something deeply. I do not abandon you in times of pressure or uncertainty, and I do not leave you unguarded when challenges approach. Even when something feels close, even when it seems like things are lining up in a negative way, I am already stepping in. What you call danger, I can turn into delay, and what you call loss, I can transform into protection. The key is not fear, but obedience to the quiet guidance I am giving you right now. There is a reason your spirit feels alert, and there is a reason you are hearing these words at this exact time. You are not here by accident, and you are not receiving this by chance. I am positioning you so that what could have touched you will pass by without impact. But you must stay connected, you must stay aware, and you must not ignore the subtle instructions I place in your heart. When I say step back, you step back. When I say wait, you wait. When I say move, you move without hesitation. Type 777 to receive blessings. Do not let fear take control of your thoughts, because fear clouds judgment and leads to rushed decisions. I am calling you into calm awareness, where you trust me more than your surroundings. Even if things around you feel tense or uncertain, you must remain steady, because your steadiness is what allows my protection to flow freely in your life. You are not alone in this moment, and you are not facing anything without my presence standing beside you. There are things you cannot see, but I see them clearly. There are paths you could take that would lead to unnecessary struggle, but I am redirecting your steps right now. This is why you must pay attention to the small things, the sudden thoughts, the hesitation you feel, and the inner voice telling you to pause. That is not weakness. That is my guidance protecting you from what does not belong in your path. When you honor that voice, you are choosing safety over risk. I am not telling you this to frighten you, but to empower you. There is a difference between living in fear and walking in awareness. Fear makes you freeze, but awareness makes you move wisely. I am giving you awareness so that you can avoid what others might walk into unknowingly. You are being covered, guided and protected in ways that you may not fully understand right now, but you will see the results of it soon. Stay close to me in your thoughts, and do not let your mind wander into worry. Keep your focus on trust, because trust opens the door for my protection to remain strong over you. The more you lean into me, the more clearly you will sense what to do and what to avoid. This is a moment where your connection with me matters more than anything else around you. What is coming is not something that will overcome you, because I am already standing between you and it. But you must remain attentive, you must remain calm, and you must remain guided by me. When you do this, you will look back and realize that what could have been harmful never reached you, and what could have shaken you passed by without leaving a mark. You are still under my covering, and I have not stepped away from you for a single moment. What I began speaking to you is still active, and my protection is still moving in ways you cannot see but will soon understand. I am continuing to guide you because the next steps you take matter deeply, and every choice you make in this window of time is being shaped by my presence. You must stay anchored in calm trust, because when your spirit is steady, my direction becomes clearer and stronger within you. There are situations forming around you that may look normal on the surface, but carry weight beneath them that you do not yet see. I am not revealing everything at once because your heart does not need fear, it needs focus and alignment. I am asking you to walk carefully, to speak thoughtfully, and to avoid reacting out of emotion. When you respond slowly and wisely, you are allowing me to adjust circumstances in your favor without resistance. This is how protection often works, quietly shifting outcomes before they fully unfold. Type 222 if you trust God. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful. It feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I need you to understand that what I am doing right now is not random and it is not temporary. I am actively standing between you and what could have disrupted your peace, your progress, and your purpose. There are things being delayed, conversations being redirected, and movements being slowed down because I am intervening for you. You may not notice these changes immediately, but they are happening in real time. Your role is not to control everything, but to remain sensitive to my guidance and move accordingly. There will be moments in the next hours where something feels slightly off, and you must not ignore that feeling. That quiet sense of hesitation is not confusion, it is direction. When something feels rushed or pressured, step back instead of stepping forward. When something feels unclear, wait instead of forcing an answer. These small decisions are what keep you aligned with my protection, and they are what prevent you from stepping into what I have already blocked for you. I am asking you to guard your thoughts as well, because your mind can either support your peace or disturb it. Do not allow worry to grow, because worry weakens your ability to hear me clearly. Keep your thoughts grounded in trust, knowing that I am already ahead of you. Every time fear tries to rise, replace it with the truth that I am in control and I am actively protecting you. This is not a moment to doubt, it is a moment to rely on me fully. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am guiding you step by step, moment by moment, even when you do not realize it. The reason you are hearing this now is because I want you to move with awareness, not with anxiety. There is a difference between being alert and being afraid, and I am calling you into alertness that is calm and steady. This is where you will feel my presence the most, and this is where my protection flows without interruption. Type yes to affirm. You may notice that certain plans do not go exactly as expected, and you must not see that as failure. Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually my protection working in your favor. When I slow something down, it is because I am removing something you cannot see. When I close a door, it is because something beyond it was not meant for you. Trust these shifts, even when they do not make immediate sense, because they are part of how I keep you safe. I am also asking you to be mindful of the people around you during this time. Not everyone carries the same intention, and not every interaction is meant to go deep. Keep your energy protected, and do not share everything that is on your mind. There is strength in quietness right now, and there is wisdom in holding back when something feels uncertain. This is not about isolation, but about discernment, knowing when to engage and when to step away. You are being positioned in a place where my hand can move freely in your life. This positioning requires your cooperation, your patience, and your trust. When you choose to stay aligned with me, you are choosing protection over confusion. You are choosing peace over panic. You are choosing clarity over chaos. These choices may seem small, but they carry great power in shaping what unfolds around you. There is nothing that has caught me off guard, and there is nothing approaching you that I have not already seen. I am not reacting. I am already ahead. This is why you can remain calm even when things feel uncertain. You are not walking into something unknown alone. You are walking with me, guiding every step. When you remember this, your heart will stay steady and your mind will remain clear. You will come through this moment stronger, more aware, and more connected to me than before. What could have been overwhelming will instead become a testimony of how I protected you. What could have caused distress will pass by without leaving damage. This is how I work when you stay aligned with me. I turn what was meant for harm into something that never reaches you. Stay where you can hear me clearly. Stay in the place of trust, where your spirit is open and your mind is calm. Do not rush ahead of me, and do not fall behind in doubt. Walk with me, step by step, and you will see how I lead you safely through this moment. I am not just watching over you. I am actively guiding you, protecting you, and surrounding you with my presence right now. This is not the time for rushed decisions or careless actions, because even small missteps can place you in situations I am already working to redirect you from. When you slow down and stay aware, you are cooperating with my protection instead of working against it. There are patterns breaking right now that you cannot fully recognize yet. I am interrupting cycles that could have led to unnecessary struggle, and I am doing it in ways that may look like inconvenience on the surface. Do not mistake these interruptions for problems, because they are actually shields being placed in your path. When something does not go as planned, pause and consider that I am adjusting the outcome for your benefit. This mindset will keep your heart at peace and your spirit open to my direction. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You must also pay attention to your surroundings in a deeper way than usual. This is not about being afraid of what is around you, but about being aware of what does not feel right. There will be subtle signs, small moments where something feels out of place, and you must not ignore those signals. I am guiding you through those impressions, helping you avoid what you cannot yet fully understand. Trust what you sense, even if it does not make logical sense at the time. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your words matter during this time, and I want you to speak carefully and with intention. Avoid speaking negatively about your situation or allowing fear to come out through your voice. When you speak with trust and calmness, you align your environment with my peace instead of amplifying tension. Words carry weight, and right now your words can either support your protection or weaken your focus. Choose them wisely, and let them reflect the trust you have in me. You may feel moments of pressure building, as if something is trying to push you into a reaction. That pressure is not from me, and it is not something you need to follow. I do not rush you into decisions that bring confusion, and I do not force you into actions that feel unstable. When you feel that pressure, step back and return to calmness, because that is where my guidance becomes clear again. Peace is always the place where my voice is strongest within you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. I am also strengthening your inner discernment right now so you can recognize what belongs in your path and what does not. This strengthening may feel like heightened sensitivity, where you notice more than usual and feel more aware of small details. Do not see this as discomfort, but as growth. I am sharpening your ability to move wisely, and this will not only protect you now, but also guide you in future moments. What you are learning right now will stay with you long after this moment has passed. There may be certain places, conversations, or actions that suddenly feel less right than before. This is not random, and it is not something to ignore. I am adjusting your spirit so you can sense what needs to be avoided without needing full explanation. When something no longer feels aligned, trust that feeling and step away without hesitation. You do not need to justify it to anyone, because your safety and peace come first. I am surrounding you with protection that goes beyond what you can see or understand. There are things being blocked before they even come close to you, and there are paths being changed before you even consider walking them. This is my hand moving ahead of you, clearing what could have become difficult or harmful. When you trust me fully, you allow this protection to remain strong and uninterrupted in your life. Stay grounded in stillness whenever you feel overwhelmed. Take a moment to breathe, to pause, and to reconnect with me in your thoughts. Even a brief moment of stillness can realign your spirit and restore your clarity. This is how you stay in tune with my guidance, even when everything around you feels uncertain. Stillness is not weakness, it is strength that allows you to hear me clearly. You are not being left in the dark, even if everything is not fully revealed to you. I am giving you exactly what you need at the right time, and I am not withholding anything that would keep you safe. Trust that I know what you can handle, and I am leading you in a way that protects both your mind and your heart. You do not need to see everything to be safe, you only need to stay aligned with me. As this moment continues to unfold, you will begin to notice how certain things shift in your favor. What seemed uncertain will become clearer, and what felt heavy will begin to lift. These changes are not coincidence. They are the result of my intervention in your life. I am actively shaping your path so that you move through this safely and come out stronger on the other side. Do not lose focus now, because this is where your consistency matters most. Stay connected to me. Stay aware of your surroundings, and stay calm in your spirit. When you do this, you are allowing my protection to work fully in your life. You are not alone, and you are not unprotected. I am with you, guiding you, and ensuring that what could have harmed you will not reach you. This is why you must not resist the changes, even when they feel unexpected or inconvenient. When you allow these adjustments, you are allowing my protection to work fully and without obstruction. There are moments ahead where your patience will be tested, and you must hold your ground in calmness. Rushing will not help you, and forcing outcomes will only create confusion. I am asking you to remain steady and let things unfold at the pace I am setting for you. This pace may feel slower than what you desire, but it is exactly what keeps you safe. When you move with me, instead of ahead of me, you avoid what could have caused unnecessary harm. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You are being guided away from something that could have disrupted your peace, even if you do not yet see it clearly. I am redirecting your steps in ways that may feel subtle, but they carry great importance. When you feel a sudden change of mind or a quiet urge to choose a different path, do not ignore it. That is my voice guiding you in real time, keeping you aligned with safety. Trust these inner movements, because they are part of how I protect you from what you cannot see. I am also strengthening your ability to remain calm under pressure, because calmness is your shield in moments like this. When everything around you feels uncertain, your calm spirit becomes the place where my guidance can reach you clearly. Do not let outside noise or opinions disturb that calmness. Stay centered within yourself, knowing that I am present with you and guiding you every step of the way. This inner peace is not accidental, it is my presence within you. There may be distractions trying to pull your attention away from what truly matters right now. These distractions can come in the form of unnecessary conversations, sudden urges, or thoughts that lead you away from focus. You must recognize them and gently step away from them. Not everything that calls for your attention deserves your response. Protect your focus, because your focus keeps you aligned with my direction. Type 888 to welcome abundance. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are not meant to carry fear through this moment, and you are not meant to feel overwhelmed. I am carrying what you cannot handle, and I am managing what is beyond your control. Your role is to stay connected to me, to remain aware, and to trust the process I am guiding you through. When you release the need to control everything, you make space for my protection to work more effectively in your life. This release is not weakness, it is trust in action. I am also working within your thoughts, helping you see things from a clearer perspective. Where there was confusion, I am bringing clarity. Where there was doubt, I am placing reassurance. You may notice that certain worries begin to lose their hold on you, and that is because I am replacing them with peace. This transformation is part of how I prepare you to move through this moment without fear. A clear mind allows you to make wise decisions, and that is what keeps you protected. There are things being prevented right now that you may never fully know about. Paths are being closed before you even consider walking them, and situations are being altered before they reach you. This is my protection at work, quietly but powerfully shaping your experience. You do not need to see everything to be grateful for what is being done. Trust that what I am preventing is just as important as what I am providing. You may feel a sense of relief beginning to settle in your spirit, even if everything around you has not fully changed yet. That relief is my presence, reassuring you that you are safe. Hold on to that feeling, because it is a sign that you are aligned with me. When you stay in that place of peace, you remain connected to the protection I am providing. Peace is not just a feeling, it is a position that keeps you covered. Stay mindful of your actions, even in small things. The way you move, the way you speak, and the way you respond all matter right now. Each small choice is shaping your path, and when you make those choices with awareness, you stay aligned with my guidance. There is no need to overthink, but there is a need to remain present and intentional. This balance will keep you steady and protected. As this moment continues, you will begin to see how everything is unfolding in your favor. What could have been a difficult situation will pass by without leaving a mark. What could have caused distress will be redirected before it reaches you. This is not coincidence. It is my hand working in your life. I am ensuring that you come through this safely, stronger, and more connected to me than before. Every step you take right now is being shaped by my presence, and when you remain connected, you move safely through what could have been overwhelming. I am not distant from you. I am actively surrounding you with protection that adjusts in real time. There are things that are quietly being removed from your path, and you may not even realize how close they were to affecting you. I am stepping in before situations can fully form, and I am dissolving outcomes that would not have served your peace. This is why certain things may feel like they suddenly change or disappear. What you see as disruption is often my protection working behind the scenes. Trust that every shift has a purpose, and that purpose is to keep you safe and steady. Type 333 to receive peace. You must continue to guard your reactions, because how you respond in this moment determines how smoothly you move through it. When something unexpected happens, pause before reacting. Give yourself a moment to breathe and reconnect with me. In that pause, you will find clarity, and in that clarity, you will know how to move wisely. Reacting too quickly can pull you out of alignment, but responding with calm awareness keeps you within my protection. I am also asking you to remain careful with where you place your attention. Not everything deserves your focus, and not everything requires your involvement. There are things happening around you that are not meant to pull you in. When you choose to stay focused on what truly matters, you conserve your energy and keep your spirit aligned with me. This focus is what allows you to move through this moment without unnecessary stress or confusion. There may be moments when you feel a sudden urge to change direction, to stop something, or to delay an action. Do not ignore those urges. They are not random thoughts. They are my guidance reaching you in real time. When you follow these subtle directions, you avoid situations that could have caused difficulty. Trust that I am leading you with precision, even when it feels small or insignificant. Type 555 to embrace change. I am strengthening your inner stability so that you are not easily shaken by what happens around you. Stability is what allows you to remain calm even when things feel uncertain. It is what keeps your mind clear and your spirit steady. This stability is not something you create on your own. It is something I am building within you. When you lean into it, you will feel a sense of grounded peace that carries you through this moment. There are also external influences that may try to disturb your focus, but you must not allow them to take hold. Whether it is someone else's words, actions, or energy, you have the ability to remain unaffected. You do not need to absorb everything that comes your way. Stay rooted in my presence and let that be the foundation that keeps you steady. When you do this, nothing outside of you will be able to shake your peace. I am guiding your path with care, ensuring that you move around what could have caused harm. This guidance may feel quiet, but it is constant and reliable. Every step you take with awareness is a step that keeps you aligned with my protection. There is no need to rush ahead or to second-guess yourself. Stay present and trust that I am leading you exactly where you need to be. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may begin to feel a shift in your surroundings, a sense that things are settling or becoming lighter. This is a sign that my protection is taking effect in a stronger way. What once felt tense will begin to ease, and what felt uncertain will start to become clearer. Hold on to this shift, because it is evidence that you are moving through this moment safely. It is a reminder that I am with you and actively working in your life. Continue to stay aware of your environment, your thoughts, and your actions. These are the areas where my guidance will be most evident. When you stay present, you will notice the small ways I am leading you away from difficulty. These moments may seem simple, but they are powerful in keeping you protected. Every small step of awareness adds up to a path that is safe and steady. I am not allowing anything to take you off course when you remain aligned with me. What could have caused disruption will be redirected. What could have brought confusion will be cleared. This is how my protection works when you stay connected. You are not vulnerable in this moment. You are covered and guided in ways that go beyond what you can see. Do not let your guard down completely just yet, but do not carry fear either. Stay in that balanced place where you are calm, aware, and trusting. This balance is what keeps you aligned with my protection. When you maintain it, you move through this moment with strength and clarity. You are not alone, and you are not unprotected. I am with you, guiding you through every step. You are moving deeper into a moment where my protection is not only surrounding you, but actively shaping the path ahead of you. I am not just preventing harm, I am guiding you into a position where what could have affected you no longer has access to you. This is why your awareness must remain steady and your trust must not weaken. Every step you take right now is part of a larger movement that I am orchestrating for your safety. When you stay aligned with me, you are stepping into a space where danger loses its ability to reach you. There are layers to what I am doing that you may not fully understand yet, but you will see the outcome clearly. I am working within situations, within timing, and even within the choices of others to ensure that you are not placed in harm's way. This is not something you need to control or manage on your own. I am already ahead of every possibility, adjusting what needs to be adjusted before it comes near you. Your responsibility is to remain aware, calm, and connected to my presence. Type 444 to feel protected. You may begin to notice that certain things that once felt urgent no longer carry the same weight. This is not because they have disappeared, but because I am removing their power over you. What once seemed like it needed immediate attention may now feel distant or less important. Trust this shift, because it is my way of redirecting your focus toward what truly matters. When you follow this redirection, you stay aligned with my protection and avoid unnecessary complications. I am also strengthening your discernment, so you can recognize what belongs in your path and what does not. This discernment is not loud or forceful. It is quiet and steady. It comes as a knowing, a feeling that guides you without needing explanation. When something feels right, you will sense peace. When something feels wrong, you will sense hesitation. Follow these signals, because they are how I guide you away from what could bring harm. There will be moments when you are tempted to ignore what you feel and continue as usual. You must not do this. This is a time to honor the guidance I am giving you, even when it seems small. What feels like a minor adjustment can be the difference between stepping into difficulty or avoiding it entirely. Trust that I am speaking through these moments, and that every small instruction carries purpose. Type 666 to stay alert. I'm also asking you to remain mindful of your environment in a deeper way. Look at what is around you, listen to what is being said, and notice what feels out of place. This is not about suspicion, but about awareness. When you are aware, you can respond wisely instead of reacting impulsively. Awareness gives you the ability to move with intention, and intention keeps you aligned with my protection. Your energy must remain calm and steady, even if something unexpected happens. Do not allow sudden changes to shake your confidence. Instead, return to stillness and reconnect with me. In that stillness, you will find clarity and direction. This is how you remain grounded, even when the situation around you feels uncertain. Your calmness is your strength, and it is what allows my guidance to flow clearly within you. I am also working within your timing, slowing down what needs to be slowed down and accelerating what needs to move quickly. You may not always understand why something is delayed or why something happens faster than expected. Trust that I am adjusting these timings for your benefit. When I slow something down, it is because it is not safe to move forward yet. When I move something quickly, it is because it is aligned with your protection. You are not alone in navigating this moment. I am present in every detail, guiding you through what you can see and what you cannot. My presence is not distant, it is active and involved in your life right now. Every step you take with awareness is a step that keeps you aligned with me. This alignment is what ensures your safety, your peace, and your stability. As you continue to move forward, you will begin to feel a greater sense of clarity and reassurance. What once felt uncertain will begin to make sense, and what once felt heavy will begin to lift. These changes are not random, they are the result of my protection working in your life. I am not only guiding you through this moment, I am strengthening you through it. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. Stay focused on me, and do not allow distractions to pull you away from what truly matters. Your connection with me is what keeps you grounded and protected. When you stay connected, you move with confidence instead of fear. You move with clarity instead of confusion. This is the place where my protection is strongest in your life. You are being carried through this moment with care and precision. Nothing is being left to chance, and nothing is happening without my awareness. I am ensuring that you come through this safely, without harm, and with a deeper understanding of my presence in your life. This is not just about avoiding something negative. It is about strengthening your trust in me. This is why you must remain steady and not lose focus, because you are very close to the point where everything settles into safety. What you have been sensing will begin to ease, and what felt uncertain will begin to resolve itself. This is not by chance, but by my hand actively shaping the outcome in your favor. There is a quiet shift happening right now, and you may begin to feel it in your spirit before you see it around you. This shift is the result of your willingness to stay aligned with me, to listen, and to move with awareness. Because of this, I am able to work more freely in your life, adjusting what needs to be adjusted without resistance. When you cooperate with my guidance, you make space for my protection to fully cover you. This is why your calmness and trust have been so important during this time. Type 999 to step into completion. I want you to recognize that what could have been harmful is already losing its ability to affect you. The closer you remain to me, the weaker those negative outcomes become. What once had the potential to disturb your peace is now being redirected, delayed, or completely removed. This is the power of my presence in your life. When you stay connected to me, nothing that is not meant for you can remain in your path. You may notice that certain pressures begin to lift, and that is a sign that the situation is being resolved. What felt heavy will begin to feel lighter, and what seemed uncertain will start to become clearer. These changes are not random, they are the result of my protection, taking full effect. I am ensuring that you move through this moment without harm and with a stronger sense of peace. This is the outcome I have been guiding you toward from the beginning. Type 111 to claim new beginnings. I am also strengthening your confidence so that you do not carry fear forward from this moment. What you have experienced is not meant to leave you anxious, but to make you more aware and more connected to me. You are learning how to recognize my guidance, how to trust it, and how to move with it. This understanding will stay with you and protect you in future situations. You are not just being protected now, you are being prepared for what lies ahead. There are things you will never fully know about what was prevented, and that is okay. Not everything needs to be revealed for you to be safe. What matters is that you trust that I was present, that I was active, and that I was protecting you at every step. This trust is what keeps your heart at peace and your mind at ease. You do not need to see every detail to know that you are covered. As this moment continues to settle, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of calm within you. This calm is not temporary. It is the result of my presence bringing stability into your life. Hold on to this feeling, because it is a reminder that you are safe and that I am with you. When you stay in this place of peace, you remain aligned with my protection even after this moment has passed. I am also guiding you into a place of clarity where you can see your path more clearly than before. What once felt confusing will begin to make sense, and what once felt uncertain will become stable. This clarity is part of how I restore your confidence and your direction. You are not meant to walk in confusion. You are meant to walk with understanding and purpose. This is what I am bringing into your life now. Stay mindful of the lessons you are learning in this moment. The awareness you have gained, the calmness you have developed, and the trust you have strengthened are all valuable. These are the tools that will help you navigate future situations with wisdom and confidence. You are growing through this experience, even if it does not feel like it right now. Growth often happens quietly, but its impact is powerful. I am not only protecting you from what could have happened, I am also guiding you toward what is meant for you. As one path closes, another begins to open, and that path is aligned with your purpose and your peace. Trust this transition because it is leading you into something better. What you are leaving behind is not meant for you, and what you are moving toward is exactly where you need to be. You have remained strong, and you have stayed connected to me, and because of that, you are coming through this moment safely. What could have caused distress has been neutralized, and what could have shaken you has been removed. This is my protection at work in your life, and it is something you can continue to rely on. I do not leave you unguarded, and I do not allow harm to reach you when you stay aligned with me. Continue to walk with awareness, even as things begin to settle. Do not lose the connection you have strengthened during this time. Stay close to me. Stay grounded in trust and stay aware of your surroundings. This is how you maintain the protection that has carried you through this moment. It is not something that ends here, it is something that continues with you. You are not returning to uncertainty. You are moving into stability that has been carefully prepared for you. Stay connected to me, because this connection is what has carried you through and will continue to guide you forward. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a quiet strength growing inside you now, and it is the result of what you have just moved through. This strength is not loud or forceful, but steady and grounded. It allows you to face situations without being shaken and to move forward without fear. I am building this strength within you so that you do not return to old patterns of worry or doubt. What you have gained in this moment is something that will remain with you and continue to protect you in the future. Type 1313 to stay covered. You may begin to notice that things around you feel lighter, as if a weight has been lifted from your surroundings. This is because what could have created heaviness is no longer present. I have removed what needed to be removed, and I have redirected what needed to be redirected. This is why you can begin to feel at ease again, even if you do not fully understand what has changed. Trust that this shift is real, and that it is the result of my protection working in your life. I am also guiding you to move forward with renewed clarity and confidence. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts is being replaced with understanding. You will begin to see your path more clearly, and you will feel more certain about the steps you need to take. This clarity is not something you have to search for. It is something I am placing within you. When you follow it, you move forward with assurance and peace. There may still be small reminders of what you just moved through, but they will not have the same power over you. These reminders are not meant to bring fear, but to reinforce your awareness. They are signs of how far you have come and how you have been protected. When you notice them, do not be disturbed. Instead, recognize them as evidence that you are no longer in the same position you were before. Type 1414 to receive guidance. I want you to carry this awareness with you, even as life returns to a more normal rhythm. The connection you have strengthened with me during this time is something you should not let go of. It is this connection that allowed you to move through this moment safely, and it is this connection that will continue to guide you in the future. Stay close to me in your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions. When you do this, you remain under my protection at all times. You are not the same as you were before this moment. Something within you has shifted, and that shift is a sign of growth. You have become more aware, more grounded, and more connected to me. This growth is valuable, and it will serve you in ways you may not yet fully understand. Do not overlook it or dismiss it. Recognize it as part of the work I am doing in your life. I am also opening new paths for you, paths that are aligned with your peace and your purpose. What you are moving into is not something to fear, but something to embrace. These new opportunities will come with a sense of rightness, a feeling that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that feeling, because it is my guidance leading you forward. When you follow it, you step into what is meant for you. Stay mindful of your surroundings, even as things feel calmer. Awareness is not something you turn on and off. It is something you carry with you. When you remain aware, You are able to respond wisely to whatever comes your way. This awareness does not create fear, it creates confidence. It allows you to move through life with a sense of control and peace. I am not stepping away from you now that this moment is passing. My presence remains with you, just as it was during the most intense part of this experience. You are not being left to navigate on your own. I am still guiding you, still protecting you, and still surrounding you with my presence. This is something you can rely on, no matter what comes next. As you continue forward, you will begin to see the full impact of what has been done for you. Situations that could have caused harm will no longer be a part of your path. Opportunities that align with your peace will begin to appear. This is the result of my intervention in your life. I am not only protecting you from what could have been, I am leading you toward what is meant to be. Hold on to the peace you feel now, because it is a sign that you are safe and aligned with me. Do not let distractions or unnecessary concerns pull you away from this peace. Stay grounded, stay aware, and stay connected to me. When you do this, you carry my protection with you into every moment of your life. You have been carried through something that could have shaken you, and yet here you stand with your peace intact. This is my protection made real in your life, and it is something you can trust again and again. There is a deep calm settling within you now, and it is not temporary. This calm is the result of everything aligning back into order after what has just passed. Your spirit is no longer under pressure, and your mind is no longer being pulled in different directions. I am restoring balance within you so that you can move forward without the weight of what could have been. This restoration is part of my care for you, and it is something I am placing within you intentionally. Type 1515 to receive restoration. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may begin to reflect on what you felt earlier and realize how intense it seemed at the time. That intensity was not meant to harm you, but to awaken your awareness and draw you closer to me. Through that awareness, I was able to guide you, protect you, and lead you through safely. What you experienced was not just a moment of tension, it was a moment of alignment where you learned to trust my voice more deeply. This understanding is something that will remain with you. I want you to move forward without carrying any fear from what has passed. Fear does not belong in your future, because you have seen what my protection can do. You have seen how I can intervene, how I can redirect, and how I can keep you safe even when something seems close. Let this experience strengthen your trust instead of weakening it. When you trust me fully, you move through life with confidence and peace. There will be new moments ahead, but you will not face them the same way you did before. You now carry a deeper awareness and a stronger connection to me. This means you will recognize my guidance more easily and follow it more confidently. What once felt uncertain will now feel guided. What once felt overwhelming will now feel manageable. This is the growth that has taken place within you. Type 1616 to walk in strength. I am also opening your path in a way that allows you to move forward with clarity. What was unclear before is now becoming visible. You will begin to see where to go, what to do, and how to move without hesitation. This clarity is not something you have to search for, it is something I am placing within you. When you follow it, you move with purpose and assurance. There is also a sense of renewal coming into your life now. It may show itself in small ways at first, but it will continue to grow. This renewal is my way of restoring what was strained and strengthening what was weakened. You are not just returning to where you were before, you are moving into a better place. This place is filled with peace, stability, and a deeper connection to me. I want you to remain aware, even as everything feels settled. Awareness is not something you only use in difficult moments. It is something that keeps you aligned at all times. When you remain aware, you stay connected to my guidance and my protection. This connection is what keeps your path clear and your spirit steady. Do not let it fade as things return to normal. You have been reminded that I am always present, always watching, and always guiding. This is not something that changes depending on your situation. Whether things feel calm or uncertain, I am with you in the same way. This consistency is something you can rely on, and it is something that brings peace into your life. You are never alone, and you are never without my protection. As you continue forward, you will begin to see opportunities that align with your peace and your purpose. These opportunities are not random, they are part of what I have prepared for you. When you follow them, you move into a path that is stable and fulfilling. Trust that what is opening before you is meant for you, and that it is being guided by my hand. There is no need to look back with worry or regret. What has passed is behind you, and it no longer has any hold on your life. Focus on what is ahead, because that is where your path continues. When you keep your eyes forward and your heart aligned with me, you move with confidence and clarity. This is how you step into what is meant for you. I am proud of how you have remained steady, how you have listened, and how you have trusted. These qualities are what allowed you to move through this moment safely. Continue to carry them with you, because they will guide you in everything you do. You are not just protected, you are strengthened, and you are prepared for what lies ahead. You are now standing in a place where the storm that once tried to form around you has completely lost its direction, and I want you to recognize the peace that surrounds you now. This peace is not something fragile that can be taken away easily. It is something I have placed deeply within you. What could have unfolded has been stopped, and what could have reached you has been turned away. You are not in danger, you are in my covering, and that covering is steady and unshaken. Stay aware of this truth, because it will keep your heart grounded as you move forward. There is a quiet clarity settling into your mind, and it is replacing the confusion that once tried to take hold. You may notice that your thoughts feel more organized, more steady, and more focused than before. This is not accidental. It is my hand bringing order back into your thinking. When your mind is clear, you are able to move with confidence and make decisions that align with your path. This clarity is part of your protection, and it is something I am strengthening within you. Type 1717 to stay in peace. You have come through something that was meant to test your awareness, and you have remained aligned with me. Because of this, you are now moving into a space where your connection with me feels stronger and more natural. You will begin to recognize my guidance more easily, and you will feel more confident in following it. This is not a temporary shift. It is a lasting change that will continue to guide you. What you have learned in this moment is becoming a part of how you live moving forward. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure, and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I am also placing a deeper sense of assurance within your spirit so that you do not return to doubt. Doubt tries to weaken your trust, but you have seen what trust can do. You have seen how staying aligned with me can change outcomes and protect you from what you cannot see. Let this experience strengthen your confidence instead of allowing uncertainty to return. You are not meant to live in hesitation. You are meant to walk with assurance. There may still be small reminders of what you moved through, but they no longer carry power over you. These reminders are simply echoes of something that has already passed. When you notice them, let them pass without giving them attention. They do not belong to your present, and they do not have a place in your future. You are moving forward into something new, something that is aligned with peace and stability. Type 1818 to move forward. I am also guiding you to remain consistent in your connection with me. This connection is not something that only exists in moments of urgency. It is something that should be part of your everyday life. When you stay connected, you remain aligned with my guidance and my protection at all times. This consistency is what keeps your path clear and your spirit steady. Do not let this connection fade as things become calmer. There is a sense of renewal flowing into your life now, and it is bringing fresh energy and new direction. You may begin to feel more motivated, more focused, and more ready to move forward. This is my way of restoring what was drained and strengthening what was weakened. You are not just recovering from what has passed, you are being renewed and prepared for what is ahead. This renewal will continue to grow as you stay aligned with me. You are also stepping into a place where your decisions will feel more natural and more aligned. What once felt difficult will now feel clear, and what once required effort will now flow with ease. This is because your connection with me is guiding you in a stronger way. When you follow this guidance, you move with confidence and clarity. This is how you stay aligned with your purpose. I want you to carry this awareness with you into every moment. Awareness is not something you turn on and off, it is something that becomes part of how you live. When you remain aware, you are able to recognize my guidance in both small and large decisions. This awareness is what keeps you aligned with my protection and my direction. It is something that will continue to serve you well. You are not returning to a place of uncertainty, you are moving into a place of stability and clarity. What you have experienced has strengthened you and prepared you for what is ahead. You are now equipped with a deeper understanding of how I guide and protect you. This understanding will continue to grow as you move forward. You are not the same as you were before, you are stronger and more aware. I am still with you, just as I have been throughout this entire moment. My presence has not changed, and it will not change. You can rely on me in every situation, knowing that I am guiding you and protecting you. This is a truth that will remain constant in your life.